In today's video, we're going to learn how to enter an accounts receivable job in Sage 100 Contractor. You can navigate by using your system menu to 3.5 or use the client menu at the top to navigate to 3.5 jobs. You should assign your own job numbers, maybe using the year as the beginning part of the job. Enter a job name. This will show up on invoices as well as reporting. The short name is anything that you want to use internally. Maybe you need to include some internal information in there. The job status has a very specific meaning, and you can see that even bids are set up in here. So the job goes through phases or transitions. You can choose the job type that's company specific. It's another great way to segregate your data. If you know the client and you're setting this job up because it just became a job from a bid, you'll want to select the client because that is where the invoice goes when you're doing accounts receivable. It tries to pull in the client address. However, this is the job site address where purchase order materials will go to and the like. So you want to make sure that you put in a job site address here. And then you can choose sales tax district if appropriate. Payroll locale has to do with union. Income account, you can segregate your data that way. Even department, you can set up departments even for project managers to keep track of commission. There are some checkboxes here. Requires certified payroll, federal sick leave accrual, post expenses to WIP account. The due terms would be 30 days or whatever the accounts receivable due terms are. Here is where you do the retainage rate for a project. You can enter the client PO number and or contract number. Contract amount is pretty important because this is where you manually put in the lump sum contract amount of the entire contract, and then you affect it by doing change orders later on. Under the Contacts and Personnel tab, you can choose your architect, lender, and I believe there is one other field that pulls from the vendor table, or you can choose the estimator, salesperson, supervisor from the employee table. There are project dates that you can keep track of, like pre-lien filed, lien released. Back on the Contacts and Personnel tab, you can keep track of your contacts in here as well. And you can even add email information to email right from Sage. When you save this record and recall it, sometimes there are reminders set up, so you should pay attention to the reminders. When you recall this record, you now have access to all of the tables associated with this job at the bottom, and there's even an arrow over to the right that will take you to more options such as AP invoices. Is really valuable to see on jobs.